Hello YouTube, this is DgKDesigns, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a graffiti logo or any form of logo 3D. As you can see, I used a logo made by Exposed for me, and I really want to thank Exposed for making this. It's really nice and I use it a lot. And so today I'm going to be showing you how to make it 3D. So what you're going to need is Photoshop, Cinema 4D, and of course the logo. So once you have the logo opened up in Photoshop like I have here, you're going to want to go and you're going to want to select the magic wand tool. Next you want to click on the just anywhere around it so it selects it. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hold shift, which I'm going to have to somewhat arrange my mic, sorry. I'm just going to put it down. There we go. And you're going to want to hold shift and you want to click in any more little areas. So once we have that, you're going to want to go to select inverse, and now what you want to do is you want to go to the paths little tablet and you want to go to the drop down menu and you're going to press make work path and you want to make it at tolerance 1.0 pixels. Press OK. Now that you have the work path, we can export it. So to export it, we're going to go to file, export, paths to Illustrator, and then we're going to leave it as a work path. Just press OK. Now it's going to ask you to save it .ai. I have mine and I'm just going to save it as a logo and replace it. And now what I'm going to do is we're going to open up Cinema 4D. I'm just going to open a new one. Oh, found it. File, new, file, open, and then you're going to want to open the .ai, so logo.ai, and I've already had it open, so I'm just going to have to replace it. Now here you're going to leave the scale at 1, and if this is your first time doing this, it should be selected on connect spines, and I normally use group spines, and you can always connect them later, but what group spines does is it allows you to move the move like anything around you want. So say if I have my D and my G and my K and I want to move them around, make them like messy and stuff, I don't care what you do with them. That's why you use group spines. If you just want to use the logo solidly, like I am going to be in this tutorial, you can use connect spines, but I'm going to be using group spines to show you how to connect them. So we're going to press OK, and as you can see the whole logo pops up. And if we press this little plus here next to the logo, it shows all the paths. Now what you're going to want to do is you want to click, and then all of them select, and that's where you want to go, like you want to click logo. And if you're not sure if they selected, you can also hold shift and click, which I'm going to do right now. Just bring my mouse over a bit. Shift, click, and there we go. Everything's selected. I know everything is selected. And we're going to go to functions and we're going to connect. Alright, and also for anybody who's had Cinema 4D for a really long time and see any mistakes I'm making, I'm really sorry, but I just got this program yesterday and I learned this little cool technique. I couldn't really find it on YouTube, so I just want to show it to some people to make sure they know what they're doing. Well, so you can know how to do it, basically. So yeah, you can leave a comment if anything's messed up or if you find a faster way. I'll make sure to comment on it so it goes up to the top. So anyways, after you have this, you'll have logo 1, and then the bottom logo we won't even touch anymore. So next you want to go to this green box with these like white dots around it, and it pops up a little drop down menu. It's like a box inside of a box, and we're going to go to extrude nerves. Interesting name. So we're going to take logo and we're going to put it on top of extrude nerds until you get an arrow pointing downward. And as you can see, the logo has become 3D. If we render it, it still looks 2D because it's not on the right angle, but I'll show you it on an angle. As you can see, it's just a bit of a 3D, nothing too special. So next what we're going to do is we're going to go on extract nerds, and we're going to press Control C, and then we're going to click out of it and we're going to press Control V. So now we have 2 copies of it. You're going to want to go to the first one and we're going to make it to 40. We're going to go to object in the little drop menu down here, and we're going to change that to 40. Then we're going to go to the second extrude nerds and we're going to make that 80. Alright, once we have that, we're going to go back to the normal extrude nerd, and what we're going to do is we're going to go to caps. We're going to choose start fillet cap, and we're going to put the radius to 10, and we're going to go put end fillet cap, and we're going to put the radius to 10. As we see here, we have more of a better looking 3D logo than we did before. And now what we're going to do is we're going to also click the first one. We're going to use these tools right here to sort of get into the middle. And now we're going to make sure we're still on the bottom one, so the first copy we made. And we're going to try to eyeball it right in the middle with the blue line right here. Alright, once we have that done, we can go back to our normal view. Now if you notice that I render it, it makes you a much better 3D look than before. Now we don't want to leave it just white and gray because it doesn't look nice. So this is how we're going to add materials. We're going to go to this gray box down here, and we're going to double click. Now this will give us our first material. We're going to double click on the material, and we're going to give it a, well, you can do whatever you want right here. I like to give it a reflection to give it a more shiny look. Once you're in reflection, you can change the colors. I'm going to make the first one black, and I want to go back to color and make it black. Alright, so once we have that done, just exit out of that, and we're going to take the black, and I believe we should put it on the top one. Yes, the top one, because that will fill the middle, which is what we want black. You don't have to make it black. I just choose to make it black, as most people do, and it looks nicer. And then we make another material the same way we made the first one, just double click in the box. We're going to double click on that material. Now here is where you can put a reflection, and you can make a color. So I'm going to make a nice lime green. And then, oh sorry, and then you also want to go to color, and you want to mess with these. Make a nice lime green just to make it a bit darker. And we're going to go back to this one, extrude nerds, and we're just going to press it. And there we go, we have a nice lime green with black. So when I render this out, there you go, you have a nice logo. The green does change shades because it is reflective. If you don't want it to change shades, you just take off the reflection by just double clicking and reflection off, and it automatically changes right there. So when you render it, there you go, solid green, no more reflection green. And so that is how to make a 3D logo. Now if you're also new to this program like me and you want to know how to render, here's how to render. We go to this third box right here, and we're going to double click it, and I'm going to save it in the way that we can save it for so it doesn't have a background. So you're going to go to PNG. Now you're going to choose where you want to save it. So I like to save it to my desktop. Alright, this is like file, sorry. No, what's when you want to do is you want to go to output, and you want to make this at 1280, I believe. That's my this is my laptop size, and then 720 was the oh no, I can't remember, I'm sorry guys. You can put I know 720 is the bottom number, but I'm gonna put 800 since it's my laptop size. So 1280 by 800 is my laptop. If you know the video size, I can't remember it right now. You can do that for YouTube. And so general, full render, and pretty much the rest is fine. Save is fine, everything is fine. Oh, next what you want to do is you want to put alpha channel selected. Now once you're done with that, press X, and we're going to click this main orange box right here, and as you can see, it rendered it out and everything looks fine. So we're going to go to file, save as, and still image, PNG, alpha channel, all this is selected. Press OK. You can save it as whatever you want, so I'm just going to put a bunch of crap. Save. Now we're going to minimize everything, and we're going to go into here, and there you go, you have a no backgrounds 3D logo. Alright, so this is basically the tutorial for today, and I'm gonna have more tutorials coming out soon. This is my last day of winter break. I had one of the longest winter breaks ever in our state. I live in America, hate it here, but anyway, so that's basically how to do the 3D logo. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is my second day using Cinema 4D on my laptop. I used it only for a month on my old computer before my old computer crashed. And so, yeah, so guess this is just a basic tutorial that I don't see a lot on YouTube and wanted you guys to know. So subscribe. I'm almost to 100, and I added some more events that I'm going to do once I hit subs. If you look at my description, well, not description, like my about me in my YouTube channel or channel description, I don't know where I put it, there's like these bars and it tells you what I'm going to do once I hit those subscribers. So yep, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.